thank you for helping me organize this meeting here today.
The NCAA is a cartel. Too many powerful people are getting too wealthy.
There's a cartel that is suppressing the wages of the labor force. They are fundamentally exploited by a system that makes not millions of dollars, but billions of dollars.
Thank you. How did things ever get so far?
March Madness now brings in over $1 billion in TV ad revenue.
Sponsored by Lexus.
AT&T at the half.
Our game is brought to you in HD TV by HP.
Coke Zero presents real fans of NCAA March Madness.
The rights paid to the NCAA to broadcast the tournament this year, nearly $1 billion. The players' take, still zero.
The NCAA is not obsolete because it's still profitable. Does the NCAA have a moral reason for existing? No, it does not.
There is nothing inherently wrong with a sporting tournament making huge amounts of money, but there is something slightly troubling about a $1 billion sports enterprise where the athletes are not paid a penny.
There's not even a salary to debate. They're not employees, they're students.
The NCAA has carved out a constitution-free zone that oppresses young people from earning the wages that they deserve.
Before they're allowed to compete, athletes have to sign this form saying that they are amateurs. They give up any compensation for playing and promise to abide by all the rules in this 440-page manual.
These are our students, and they will be students, and they will play these games around the concept of collegiate athletics or amateurism.
I think they definitely should not be paid for a variety of different reasons. Number one, they get an education. They get an education on how to live as well as an education on how to make a living. They get an unbelievable experience. They get to travel. They have lifetime memory. You want a job? Drop out of school, go to work for Walmart. You're not supposed to have an awful lot of money. You're not supposed to get rich in college.
But I have selfish reasons.
Coach Dan Mullen was just given a raise, pushing his salary to $4 million a year.
$7 million a year for the next 8 years. That's Alabama coach Nick Saban's new deal.
University of Kentucky announced a $52 million 7-year contract extension with head basketball coach John Calipari.
You guys worked your butts off. But once again, I'm sorry to report, we won't be paying you for this year. It's just not allowed.
How much money did our company make this year?
Almost $800 million. But you all get free sneakers. Cool, right?
Obviously, the entrenched bureaucracies and systems of college sports would not go gently into that good night. You go anywhere else in the world and try to explain to them how we do those sports in this country, the way institutions of higher learning are the minor leagues for professional sports teams, people will look at you like we are out of our minds.
Times have changed. It's not like the old days where we can do anything we want.
You wake up in the morning, you have weights at this time. Then after weights, you go to class. And after class, you go maybe try to grab you a quick bite to eat.
Then you've got practice. Then you've got more strength training. Then you've got enforced study hall.
You go straight to meetings, and after meetings, you got practice. And after practice, you got to try to get all the work done you had throughout the day.
You go to bed at midnight, you get up at 6, you do the whole thing all over. It's a full-time job.
So we have to start thinking, all right, how do we restructure this so it's just a little bit more just? How do we figure that out? And the first thing I would do would be to listen to college athletes themselves. God gave me 2 ears and 1 mouth, so I better listen twice as much as I'm talking. And so when you hear the players talk, that's the number one thing they want, is they want to be able to have self-determination over their education and over their college experience. So I would start there and then let the chips fall where they may.
Let me say that I swear on the souls of my grandchildren that I will not be the one to break the peace we've made here today.